Hello everyone, today I will briefly explain about program and apps application including their categories, how we acquire them and their key features. First, let's look at the general means of program and apps. Program and apps are essential because every device like smartphones, computer needs them to function. So, they are divided into several categories such as productivity apps for work and school tasks, graphic and media apps for editing image, video and audio, communication apps like email and messaging, personal interest app like lifestyle and entertainment, security and system tools to protect and manage devices. Next, the way to acquire program and apps. We can get apps through commercial software which we buy, freeware which is free, shareware which offers trial use, open source and public domain software which have fewer restrictions. It is important to avoid software piracy and follow license agreements. Now, the key features of productivity application. Productivity apps help us work efficiently and stay organized. The example is word processor for documents, spreadsheet for calculation, presentation apps for slides, database for storing data. They allow us to create, edit, save, and share information easily. Finally, the key features of graphic and media application. These are used to create and edit digital media like image, video, and audio. Their features include photo and video editing, animation and multimedia creation, different file formats like JPEG and MP3, high quality visual and sound.
Hi, my name is Noor Shahira. So today I'll be cover for topic which is digital media use, system management tools, AR and VR, and personal interest apps. So for the first one, which is digital media online. Digital media is used online through streaming, which lets you watch or listen without downloading. For example, include on-demand shows, live sports, podcasts, and smart TV streaming. For the second one, which is system management tools, it will keep your device organized, such as file manager's copy, move and delete files, search to find anything on your device, troubleshooting, fixes crashes, and patch finders with restore, handle updates, and recovery. For the third one, which is VR and AR. So for VR, it creates a fake 3D where you explore with a headset, while AR adds digital content on top of the real world, like Pokemon Go. Both are using in-gaming, therapy, and navigation. So for the last one, which is personal interest apps, it includes lifestyle, medical, entertainment, convenience, education, and financial apps, such as fitness trackers, games, ride sharings, and bill reminders. So that's all from me.
Hi everyone, today I'm going to talk about operating system. I will explain the purpose of an operating system, how it works, the types of operating system, and how to choose the right one. First, what is the purpose of an operating system? An operating system or OS is the main software that controls a computer. It acts as middleman between the user and the hardware. It means it helps you interact with the computer using icons, menus, and apps. It also manages hardware such as the CPU, memory, and storage, and allows different programs to run smoothly. Without an operating system, a computer cannot function properly. Next, how does an operating system work? The operating system manages the process by deciding which task run first, and it manages memory by allocating space for program. It also controls input and output devices like the keyboard, mouse, and printer, and manage file and storage so you can save and open data easily. In simple words, the operating system makes sure everything in the computer together efficiently. Now, let's look at the type of operating system. First, a single-user operating system is designed for one user at a time, such as personal computer. Second, a multi-user operating system allows multiple users to use the system at the same time. Third, a multi-tasking operating system can run multiple applications at once, for example, browsing internet while listening to music. Fourth, a real-time operating system is used in systems that require immediate response, such as medical equipment or traffic control system. Lastly, a mobile operating system is designed for smartphones and tablets such as Android and iOS. Finally, how do we choose an operating system? There are several important factors to consider. First, compatibility, which means the OS must support your hardware and software. Second is user need, because students, gamers, or professionals may require different features. Third is ease of use, so the system should be simple and user-friendly. Next is security, where a good OS should protect against virus and threat. Lastly is cost, as some operating systems are free while others require payment. Choosing the right OS depends on your needs and how you use your computer.
Now, I will talk about types of operating system. Did you know that servers don't run the same operating system as your laptop or tablet? That's because each device performs different tasks. Operating system falls into three main categories: desktop, server, and mobile. Sounds like Unix and Linux works as both desktop and server. They are called multi-purpose operating system. Desktop operating system, also known as standalone or client OSs, include Windows, macOS, Unix, Linux, and Chrome OS. Windows comes with Microsoft Edge and OneDrive, while macOS includes Safari and iCloud. Unix was developed in the 1970s, while Linux introduced in 1991. It is also a popular multitasking Unix-based operating system and runs on many devices. Chrome OS is Linux-based and designed for web apps. It runs on Chromebooks and Chromeboxes. Next, server operating systems are multi-user. They control a central server that supports many networks users. For example, the common web servers are Windows servers, macOS servers, and Unix. On the mobile side, smartphones and tablets use mobile operating systems like Google's Android, which is based on Linux, while Apple iOS only runs on iPhones, iPads, and iPods. Mobile OSs focus on touchscreens, voice recognition, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS, and NFC. Furthermore, both desktop and mobile OSs manage operations and provide a user interface. Desktop often use menus, windows, and bars to run apps. Mobile OSs may run one app at a time with others in the background or run multiple apps simultaneously. Many desktop monitors today are touch-enabled, making the transition between devices easier. Now, let's talk about open and closed source. Windows and macOS are closed source where you can only customize them using built-in utilities. But open source programs like Linux let anyone modify and redistribute the code. Proponents state that open source allow coders to examine, correct, and enhance software freely. A device-dependent program runs only on a specific type of computer. Proprietary software is privately owned by a vendor. On the other hand, a cross-platform application runs the same way on multiple operating systems, which is becoming more common today. So, whether you are using Windows, macOS, Android, or iOS, the operating system role is the same, which is to manage hardware, run apps, and create everything working together smoothly.
I just had to let you know you're